everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Thursday and it's May 12th. Now we do have quite a few meetings to tell you about today, and all are happening starting right now. So at 9 o'clock this morning, or 9:30, United Landscape Committee will be having their meeting, and that will be in the boardroom. At 10 a.m. this morning, the Third Mutual Garden Villas Association will be in Clubhouse 5. At 1:30 this afternoon is the GRF Community Activities Committee meeting in the boardroom. And then at 4 p.m. is the United Resident Advisory Committee, and that will be in the Elm Room. So if you're going to all of those today, you have a very busy day. All right, on our show today, we have Madeline Enright and Wendy Shade, who are here on behalf of the Theater Guild, and they have a couple of events that are coming up. And then we have Doug Sansbury and Marcia Berman, who are here on behalf of the Video Club, and they're going to tell us all about what they do and a couple of things that they've got coming up as well. All right, let's take a look at our weather. Well, we have a little bit of hazy skies out here today, and that's mainly because of the winds that pushed the Laguna Niguel fire up this way, so it might be a little hazy out today. But let's take a look at some of the temperatures. We are looking at a very nice warm day today, 79-57. Tomorrow, 83-63. Then 87-60, very warm on Saturday, and then partly cloudy on Sunday, just kind of out of the blue, 81-59, and then very nice on Monday, 74-63. Our sunrise this morning was at 5:52, and our sunset will be at 7:43. And thank you, Mark, for sending this in. This was a photo that was taken yesterday during the fire all the way from Newport, so it looks very ominous there. So thanks for sending that in. If you have a photo that you would like to share with our community, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Now, in speaking about the fire yesterday, unfortunately, there were many homes that were lost. Also, some other little tiny homes that could be lost. Alan Clark sent this in. Evidently, he was walking along the Elisa Summit Trail for many, many years, and along the trail are these darling little fairy houses. They called it the Fairy Trail. So hopefully the fire didn't get some of these houses, and if it did, then they can rebuild. So thanks for sending that in, Alan. All right, when we come back, we will have the ladies from the Theater Guild, so stick around.
We're coming for you, Cancer. At City of Hope, we won't stop working until we've saved every life. That's why we're opening an NCI-designated academic cancer campus right here in Orange County. Your days are numbered, Cancer. We're coming for you, Cancer. At City of Hope, more than 400 world-renowned physicians and 1,000 scientists and researchers are coming together to focus only on one thing: curing cancer. Your days are numbered, Cancer.
Diane's Hallmark in Laguna Niguel is now an Elam's Hallmark, and we are excited to be part of your community. We have just remodeled, and you will be surprised by the wide variety of fashion and accessories, home decor, collectibles, Disney, Peanuts, Harry Potter, and Star Wars, along with the largest Hallmark card selection in town. Stop in today and sign up for our Crown Rewards program and get a free Just Because card. Once a member, you can get a free card once a month. Elam's Hallmark, your neighborhood gift store.
Dr. Farman, a tremendously generous dentist, did the work for me throughout my mouth, and I am happy to say my mouth is back to where it was, and my smile is back.
We are now fully open for all your dental needs and invite you to come in and experience the brilliant smile difference.
We offer general dentistry, crowns, dentures, root canals, and oral surgery, including immediate tooth replacement with implants. We are close to Gate 6.
At Freedom Village, we want you to create a life worth believing in.
Staffing is fantastic. Whenever you need any help, they're there to help you.
I met so many people. I have so many friends now compared to when I was, living by myself. I didn't have hardly any friends.
I have to say it was one of the best decisions of my life.
It's like living in a resort. It's just the nicest way to live.
Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have two lovely ladies here from the Theater Guild. We have Wendy and Madeline. Well, welcome, ladies. How are you?
Good morning, Lisa. Good.
Good, thank you.
Nice to have you both on. Now, we've talked many, many times, and then Wendy, you and I talked on Zoom, so welcome to the studio.
Thank
Glad
you.
you could make it in. Now, you guys have a couple of events coming up, but before we jump into those, I just would like to know a little bit about both of you and how long you've been involved with Theater Guild. So, Wendy, let's have you start.
Sure. I've only lived here for about 3 years and was immediately involved with Theater Guild. I was last year's president, and this year I'm an advisor to the board. I also run our website and co-chair the education that we offer.
Okay.
So very busy with Theater Guild.
Nice.
They
Do you
kind
have
of sucked me in.
Yeah, well, they can do that. Do you have a history of theater in your life?
I was a public speaker for many years, but not theater.
Okay.
So it's, you know, you're used to being in front of an audience, but acting is different than
Yes,
speaking.
it is. I would
As
agree
you
with you
know.
there. As I know, that is true. That is true. How about you, Madeline?
Well, actually, I grew up singing. I used to be a wedding singer, believe it or not.
Okay.
And so I got talked into doing some backup singing for a couple of shows, and after that I started to try to do a little acting, and it is a challenge. But there are very talented people in the Theater Guild, and they bring you along, and it's a wonderful thing.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
great. It's like a big family, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes.
And it's so nice that you guys have found a great home, you know, to be able to try new things, sing, do whatever it is you guys
right.
like to do. So that's awesome. All right, well, let's dive in. So Wendy, you're going to be telling us a little bit about the event that's happening shortly in a couple of weeks.
So our May program is called The Last Voyage of the Steamboat Malta. And we're going to take our audience back in the Wayback Wind machine to 1841. It's a story about the mystery of why it was the last voyage. And this is a radio play. So, you know, we've done a lot of very interactive things in these last few months, but we thought we would kind of change it up and do a radio show. So, you know, going back to the time when everybody had a radio on their mantle, there was no TV. Can you remember that? No. And people would sit around the radio and hear a great story, and their imaginations would soar. And that's what we're hoping to do with this program. So there are 10 actors, and they will be in costume, as you can see on the poster. And they'll be lively, and they'll be delivering the story. And it's a wonderful, quirky kind of mystery.
So it's a little bit different than a radio show, though, right? Because you have people watching. So there's actually costumes.
Right.
Well, you're going to probably have the sound effects, but you're
We
not
have
actually having a
sound
ship
effects.
there. So you'll have
Right.
sound effects of what it would be like, which I think is great. And the one thing I think is really fun is that you're asking people to dress in their finest 19th century garb.
That's right.
What would that be?
I'm sure you have plenty in your closet, though,
yeah.
right? Well, the ladies
we're not that
wore
old.
long skirts, right?
Right.
No skin showing, and ruffled shirts, or, you know, very simple clothes. And the men, you know, top hats and bowlers and, you know, ties and, you know, those sorts of things. So
Yeah.
we're hoping people will dress in costume.
I
We'll
love
have
it. You
a
know,
contest.
you can go to Goodwill and find some of this stuff
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I mean, they've got lots of stuff, and like you said, some things are pretty easy to find. If the dresses and things like that, you might just have an accessory that you could pull on. It kind of reminds me of Disneyland, you know, where they've got the old time ferry boat that you could go on, and the people that are dressed just like this. So it's kind of that same concept. Well, that sounds like fun. Well, let's recap when that is again. That's going to be on Thursday, May 19th in Clubhouse 5. Now, it is $5 for guests, but free to members.
Right, it is our monthly meeting, free to members.
okay.
And I just also want to stress reservations aren't required. Our last few shows we've done reservations, and I sometimes think we confuse our members when they need to make a reservation and when they could just show up.
Okay.
So no reservations are required, just come, have
Right.
fun.
Pay your $5 at the door and go in if you need to,
If
right?
you're a
Otherwise,
guest.
just come. Okay.
Right.
All right, fantastic. And one thing is, so this play, just out of curiosity, I know you said it was a radio play, but it is adapted from a true story?
Yeah, the writer, Patrick McGranahan, lives in Kansas City, where there's a museum of steamships that, you know, have gone through all different fated tragic ends, crossing the Missouri River. And that was his motivation to write this play. And he actually attended our first read-through of the script.
Wow,
which was thrilling to the cast, because you know, you do a lot of plays, but when do you ever get a chance to talk to the actual writer?
I think that's awesome.
So he gave us lots of good feedback, and it was wonderful. So this is his adaptation of what could have happened to the Steamboat Malta.
That sounds good. It sounds like a lot of fun. So
yes.
Good luck with that one. All right, Madeline, you've got the June meeting, and it's going to be comedy night.
Yes. So last year we did a first comedy night, and it was a wonderful success, so we decided to do it again. And we have just a tremendous amount of talented people here in Laguna Village, or the village. And they've got a lot of life experiences, and they bring it on, let me tell you. They do not hold back. We have some fabulous skits, we have some monologues, we have some stand-up comedy, we have some singers. I mean, it's just a variety of people, and I have been shocked at how funny they are. I mean, they know how to deliver a joke, which takes talent, and these guys really know how to do it. So it's going to be a fun night, a really fun night.
So you have a gentleman, Mark Schwartz, who's the MC.
Yes.
Tell me about him.
Well, Mark is just a fascinating individual that we used at the Cafe Murder show, which was a month ago, right?
Okay.
He is so good on his feet. He knows how to bring out the best in people. He knows how to introduce people. He is a hoot, to be honest. And he's going to be introducing each group, which is going to bring a little spark to the show as well. So he's just wonderful to have around.
Awesome. And then you have a return appearance from someone that performed last year.
Oh, several, actually.
Oh, you have quite a few. Okay.
Oh, yeah. We've got, Erwin, and he is a stand-up comedian, and he is very funny, a very funny man. And I wasn't sure, to be very honest, that he could bring it again. And he came to the audition, and he did. So this is a really great stand-up comedian, and he'll be fun to watch again. Yeah.
Well, you guys always have some great programs, so I'm sure nobody will be disappointed at either one.
Yeah, you know, and there's a common thread between these two programs, because some of these performers in each are brand new members who really became active through our workshops. Okay. And so we're, you know, the whole circle closes, and it's so satisfying to know that we're giving people a chance to stick their toe in the water and do new things. So we're really happy about that.
Yeah, I'm going to plug that a little harder. They have workshops at Theater Guild, classes. So if you've never acted or even think about acting, you should come to these classes. You meet new people. Right. You will learn to step out of your comfort zone. And you just learn something new, and suddenly you might find out you're an actor. So it's cool. Yeah.
All the world's a stage.
There you go. Absolutely. Well said.
All right. Well, ladies, thank you very much. It was nice to talk with both of you.
Let me just say, I'm sorry, our show is June 16th.
Yes, let's recap.
Yes,
June 16th, and the night of comedy at Clubhouse 5, and that starts at 7 o'clock. No reservations needed.
No reservations needed, and we'll have a bar.
Oh, and they'll have a bar. Perfect. All right, thank you so
Lisa.
much. All right. And if you want more information about either one of these events, or you want to dip your toe in acting, you can always go to theaterguildlw.com. We'll be right back.
Number one reported accident for a senior is a fall.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. If you've taken a bad fall or your balance isn't what it used to be, it's time to try 60 Up. It's safe, it's effective balance training that can get you back on your feet in as little as 3 weeks, like it did me.
If you have balance, strength, or mobility issues, you need 60 Up.
Within a couple weeks, my balance has improved.
If you're feeling scared, you need 60 Up.
It works.
Go to 60up.com. That's the number 60up.com.
It changed my life, and it can change yours too.
I'm Jerry Slusowitz, founder of Pacific Financial Planners. Did you know that one simple mistake can derail your retirement plan? By not making the shift to income-based investing, you could be setting up your retirement plan to fail. If you're at or near retirement age, time is not on your side. One major stock market correction could wipe out your life savings. Visit safeincometoday.com to make the switch. Create retirement income you can count on.
Pacific Cremation Services offers you the ultimate freedom to become one with the salty breezes and brilliant sunset reflections. A scattering at sea is a unique, beautiful way to honor the life of anyone who chooses to be cremated. We help you plan the details and understand what to expect. Choose from our 3 simple plans and let us help you start the process of healing and life celebration. Contact us at pacificcremationservices.com to create a personalized service at sea today.
Silver
and gold. Consider it sold.
The Jewelry Box Estate buyers will buy your jewelry, fine timepieces, flatware, and more. With metals at an all-time high, now is the time to sell. If you need to sell, refurbish, or appraise jewelry and watches, the experts at the Jewelry Box Estate buyers are here to help. Come and visit us at our new location.
At the Jewelry Box, it's about trust.
How is life feeling these days? Even if you're active, those little aches and pains can be exhausting. Now there's a new way to experience an ancient healing therapy right in the comfort of your home. Introducing the J&H Lifestyles Infrared Sauna, a beautifully crafted sauna with proven benefits of immune boosting, pain relief, and relaxation. And there are 1- and 2-person models to fit the tightest of spaces, bringing the warmth of infrared sauna therapy to you. Expert installation is available in your area. Just give us a call or visit our website today.
Hey, beach walkers, grandkid chasers, stair climbers, dance lovers, weekend warriors, and yogis. Your life demands activity, and joint pain shouldn't hold you back. Get personalized joint care that's as unique as you, with high satisfaction rates to prove it. At Memorial Care, your joint replacement patient navigator will be by your side, helping you safely return to more. Like another beach, extra hug, and one more song. More from life is calling with Memorial Care.
Welcome back. Well, we have Doug and Marcia here on behalf of the Video Club. Well, welcome both of you. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How about you?
Good. Oh, I'm doing great. And you know, the Video Club, you guys do so much. I mean, you really do a lot of stuff and a lot of really good stuff too. So we're really happy to have you here today. Before I get into all of the details of what you do, tell me just a little bit about yourself. We'll start with you, Doug.
Well, I was born and raised in the near west suburbs of Chicago, Oak Park and River Forest. Attended high school there, the same high school that Ernest Hemingway attended.
Wow.
But not at the same time I was there.
Yeah, I would have think not.
Right. Always was interested in reading and writing. Went to University of Illinois in Champaign for the 4 years as an English major.
Oh.
Then I went to law school in Chicago, and then I went to Vietnam.
Wow. And then how long have you lived in the village?
10 years.
Okay. And so what brought you to the Video Club?
I was invited by a member at the time about 4 years ago.
Okay.
And really enjoyed the experience. And I also joined a group, not a club, but a group interested in learning how to screenwrite, writing screenplays.
Nice.
So that kind of is how it evolved into the
I love it.
script for the movie.
Lots of different aspects, right? Lots of.
Yeah.
How about you, Marcia?
Well, I was born and raised in Los Angeles, so I'm an LA girl. Moved to Northern California and got involved in technology. So my career was in the IT world and was in management. Moved here in 2015.
Okay.
So I've been here about 7 years now. I'm married, and I got involved with the Video Club while I was using the facility to scan slides. In the background, someone was having trouble finding a file on one of the computers.
Okay.
So finally I said, well, I might be able to help you guys. And that's how I got involved.
So, you know, what is the Video Club made up of? I mean, obviously you're talking about screenwriting, it's got technology, it has lots of different things. How would you describe it?
I would say it's a club for residents who are interested in furthering their knowledge and experience with creating interesting videos.
Okay. Okay. So obviously that's been a benefit that you have both learned, even though when you started out, it really wasn't what you had intended to do, right?
Right, I had no video experience. I had some photography, but video was not in my area of interest, actually.
Okay, interesting.
Having the technical background, it has introduced me to a lot of aspects of what the club offers, although I'm not involved in the studio aspect of the actual productions. I'm more in assisting people with the media, of converting media and editing. And
well, as you know, it takes a lot of behind-the-scenes work to create even what we do here today, right? I mean, we have a crew of people that are editors and producers and directors, and that's why I always, at the end of a movie, when I go see the movies, I always sit through the end, because it's astonishing to me just how many people it really does take to make a movie. I mean, you have units and all these different people, so I always like to stay and make sure we give credit to all those people, right? So it's great. But now you guys have a couple of events. You're always doing something very interesting. And let's talk about some of those things. You guys have a show, don't you, that comes on Village Television?
We have several.
Yeah.
We have Beyond the Gates, Eyes on Books, Jazzing Around, Spotlight. Yes, several of them that run weekly.
Right. So you guys are doing a lot of work behind the scenes and really making things happen for Village Television. So that's awesome. Let's talk about the event that you have coming up. So the first one is kind of an introduction. So you're having an open house and a film premiere, right?
Correct.
So let's talk about that event. Correct. Do you have additional information about it?
well, certainly it's open to all Village residents and their friends, their guests, to come in. We have made some changes in our video lab, and we want to be able to share those changes, as well as be able to express what we have to offer in the laboratory itself.
Okay.
Because a lot of people come in and they have no clue what we are, what we do, what we have. And when they find out, they're just absolutely amazed. Okay. Because a lot of people have old VHS tapes, 8mm, Super 8s, even audio cassettes.
Yeah.
And we can help them convert those to a current format today where they can enjoy those, capture their memories, share them with their families, or whatever their goals are with that. And then we do a lot of teaching from time to time. We have our classes to help people learn to edit what they have, or just use different software products that assist them.
Now, one thing I thought was interesting is that you did mention it, and we have a flyer for that too, is the conversion. So you can convert all these different, because who has I'm sure people still have it, but you certainly can't buy another one, the VHS player. And even DVD players now are going by the wayside because everybody can capture stuff via streaming and things like that. So it's a real change in the way that people operate. So it is a huge learning curve, which I'm hoping both of you and other members are helping these folks kind of cross into that.
Correct. And one of the things we do ask is how do they plan to use what they're going to convert? Because they'll come in and say, oh, I want to create a DVD. And it's like, well, maybe that might not be the best way to go at this time if we can learn how they choose to share that.
Got it. Yeah, because sometimes you can probably just hold it in software somewhere,
or put it on a flash
computer,
drive.
or put it on a flash drive, and then you can share it that way. So there's a lot of different avenues. So tell me, where is the video lab? I mean, if somebody wanted to know where it is, where do they go?
It's right by Clubhouse 2, between the clubhouse and the pool.
Oh, okay.
And it's clearly marked with a sign. And the studio is a few feet in another entrance, same building.
All right. How many people does it accommodate if they wanted to come in and do some stuff?
Well, the lab itself, probably a couple dozen people, but we don't see a couple of dozen people at any given time unless there's a classroom or a meeting.
Okay.
So we'll usually see anywhere from 6 to 8, maybe 10 people at the most.
Okay, but that's good. You still have a good amount of people that you can conduct some nice classes for them. So that is awesome.
Yeah.
That is great. So let's go back to the other slide we have for the film preview and kind of the lab overview. That's May 23rd, so that's just in a couple of weeks. And you have wine and cheese and other refreshments. And I love the fact that you're going to go through everything. You know, you've got the green screen, which we have a green screen, a video studio. We have a video studio. It's all great. And teleprompter demo. Boy, don't we just love the teleprompter. Sometimes I wish I always had a teleprompter, you know, because we just pretty much wing it here. So this is really nice. Now, if, of course, somebody had more, or, you know, wanted to know more information, they can always get in touch with you guys, videocluboflagunawoods.com, and learn more. Is there anything I've forgotten?
Well, the film will be shown at the open house.
Yes. And what is the film?
The Hole in One.
The Hole in One. Okay.
Right.
And of course, you guys produced it and directed it and
Yes.
starred in it.
Well, we had actors from the old pros and
Perfect.
Theater Guild who were just, everybody was just great.
That's awesome. How long did it take you to make the film?
Filming was second half of November of last year and first half of December, and then the editing is the long, laborious process.
Right. Oh, yes, we know. We can talk to writers too. All right. Well, we're out of time. Thank you so much for both of you joining me, and good luck to you. Sounds great.
Thanks.
Thank you very
much.
Thank you.
And we have run out of time. So join us next time, tomorrow, right here at 9 a.m. on Village Television. Have a great day in the Village. Bye-bye.
Captain America.
Watch HGTV.
Netflix.
Claire Trevor School of the Arts is UC Irvine's creative laboratory. From the most traditional of art forms to the radically new, we explore and develop the arts as the essence of human experience and expression. We're poised right now at a pivotal moment, as Trevor School is just emerging in its newest form. We have a brilliant future, and we're just getting started.